Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to whatever it is I'm doing here. I'm not quite sure. So I was thinking, do I do it? Do I not do it? It's kind of, I don't know if I should fold it over or not. I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know how I'm gonna, manage this to look good, but I really know that I do want to try. I want to try and have it like, like there is something around the book once it's done. And I think this is the only way I can do it when I try. If I don't try, I won't know. And then the whole time I'm going to be thinking, how would that have looked? Trial and error right here in the crafting world. I'm trying to make it a little bit kind of, I don't know. I shouldn't be making this too straight, so I do not want to make it too straight. I just want it to be a little bit not straight, something like that. I'm imagining this. Let me cut this off so it won't, because I don't want this to be where my spine is. We know what happens when things end up there, right? It's not gonna work anymore, the closure and everything. So I'm just gonna cut those little pieces off. However, I'm imagining that if I glue that down and then manage to put gesso on top, maybe something else, that it will look good. But that's just in my head. Can I bring it to life? I do not know. I don't know how it's gonna look once it's done, but yeah, like I said, the only thing I can do about it is to try it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to kind of, make it that it's not too much, not too less. I don't like this piece sticking out here, so I'm just going to cut it at an angle, and probably I will put the cutoff piece, I will try and glue it down there, because this spot is kind of empty. So this is what I want to do. What are you saying? What did you just say? Just try it? Yeah. I'm gonna just try it. I'm gonna try and snip off a little piece right here so it doesn't go into my fold there. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so you know what? Why not just try and see whatever happens? I mean, whatever happens, happens. Okay, so I'm going to use this gel medium once again to glue that down. And later on, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna fix it, but we will see. We will see later. If I have my problems, I have my problems. So, guess who started rewatching The Walking Dead again? And let me tell you, I've watched it 3 times. I believe 3. This is either, no, I think it's the 4th time me watching it. I still like it. And because the new season is coming out soon, I feel like I need to rewatch some. So, my brain doesn't process information for too long. So if it has been too long since the last season, and it has been for sure, what, half a year? Something like that. Then I want to know what happened before. And I actually just wanted to watch the last season. I think it's season number 9. Not quite sure, but I decided, oh, whatever. I can just rewatch everything, right? I like The Walking Dead, even though there is 1 or 2 seasons. I believe that was season 7 and 8, where I thought, okay, you are done, the story is just not interesting anymore. Everything is the same all the time, so we don't need to watch that anymore. But then season 9 picked up again, and I liked it. Okay, you know what? I think I have to, shoot, how do I do that? I don't know. I need to press it down so it sticks down. Let me use my bone folder here a little. I mean, shouldn't be too bad, all right? That could be too much, I don't know. Let's just hope that I can manage really quick this part, and I think I'm going to just, oh my God, I hope it's not gonna get stuck though. Shoosh. Why do I always do that? It would have been so much easier just not to do it. Just keep it as it is and not to do the second cover on top. But no, I want to try. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just hope we don't have to redo the whole thing. I mean, you don't, but I do. I have to. You won't have to redo anything. If this goes wrong, all you're gonna do is laugh at me. And I will have to redo the whole thing. Will I have it in me? I do not know. But I really want to make it work. Just make it work. Okay. Are you crossing your fingers when you are watching me? Oof, I dislike this. It falls off the cap all the time here. A little bit right here into the fold. Maybe on this little piece I should have used my art glitter glue, but it's too late. Too late, too late. It is too late. Everything is too late. There's glue coming out. There's more glue coming out. Okay, so let me know who is watching The Walking Dead and how you like it. Did you rewatch the whole thing ever? Because I did. I did. Okay, you know what? Let me really just try and put some... How do I do that? I'm afraid it's gonna stick. Oh, I do have my non-stick papers. Oh yeah, you know, the leftovers from the... I'm printing shipping labels sometimes from my Etsy store, or when I have my D-stash or whatever it is. I have this non-stick paper. Let's see if this is gonna work. So I'm gonna put some more of my paper pads on top. And this time I'm just gonna go with the ones that I cut down, because they are gonna fit perfectly onto this one, right? This goes into my water. Okay, I guess I will have to take a break, but I want to continue. But I don't think I can. I should let it dry for at least a little bit and then come back to it and check out if it works. Did it work? Did it not work? Who knows? Will it work? Okay, I need to put this. I hope that's enough weight on that. Okay, I'm gonna come back and check out in half an hour or something. Okay, remove the paper pads. It has been one episode of The Walking Dead, so I think like 45 minutes or something. It moves, so it did not stick down. I can tell that. I guess this is down. I don't know. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Okay, I think I'm done so far with that part. You know, I wish I could read your comments before that, but since I film and then, you know, I don't upload, if I craft twice, I don't upload 2 videos at the same day. I'll upload it tomorrow. And until then, it's not too good to take advice, but you can still, you know, I'm just saying, I'm still open for advice, maybe for my next book, even worse, still for this one. For my next book, you know, I'm planning here already. I didn't even make one yet, but I'm absolutely planning on another one, it looks like. See, there are little bits that I still like up. Oh, this I will have. I'm gonna rip it off. Can I rip it off? Yeah, I can. Because it was a fold. Oh God. I just hope it's gonna work out. I'm not quite sure what to do here. Like, how is it gonna look? But we will see. What I'm gonna do now is just gesso. I'm gonna gesso. Am I gonna gesso? No, I'm not gonna gesso. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look for some Mod Podge. Mod Podge right here. Oh, this is glossy. I don't want glossy. I'm gonna go with the normal one. And I'm not taking my, I'm purposely not taking my, what it's called, my glue water mix, because I don't think it's gonna stick. So I'm gonna go with Mod Podge. And I do have like some napkins around me that I use for spraying or whatever. It's actually not even around me. It's more like on top of my trash. But it is a junk journal, right? So we can use it. I'm taking it out of my trash because I know that everything on the napkins is just, you know, from my mixed media, if even that. So what I'm gonna do is, because I really love how the kitchen towel looks afterward. Once you, I don't know if I can show you this one spot. I don't know if you can see it. It almost looks like gauze. I don't know. So I'm going to just randomly rip a couple strips and hope that my AC doesn't turn on that quick right now. You see, it's still blowing a little bit, but sometimes it just blows a lot. And I don't want it to blow a lot. So let's just do it first and then worry about anything else later. There's my little brush. This time I did put it into water. Oh God. Once at the very beginning of my career here, I bought myself some brushes from, I don't know, Amazon? It was like a bunch of different sized brushes. I don't remember where I bought them. I don't know. However, I thought, oh my God, I have like 16 brushes gonna last me forever. Till the rest of my life. But it won't. Now I realized that it's not gonna be this way. I want this to be a little bit kind of wrinkled, so I'm not doing it straight. Once I have it down, I kind of wrinkle it a little bit. And I hope that this is going to hold on. I'm gonna put black gesso on top later, and this is gonna seal it a little more. So, ooh, I watched so many Tim Holtz videos, and he's so smart. I mean, he works with this stuff all the time, so of course he can remember which one is what. He's like, this is water-based, but this is not, and that's why this is like, I don't know what he called this. So some you can put on top, and some you have to put underneath, and some you have to use with this, and some you have to use with that. And I was just thinking like, oh my good Lord, how do people remember that? You know, I don't remember anything he said. When I was listening to him, it made total sense what he was saying. But once I turn off the video, I forget everything right away. So, you know, I'm not one of those crafters who knows why I am doing things the way I'm doing things. I'm more one of those crafters who does things, and if they work out, good. And if they don't, I realize they didn't, and I try to do it in another way. So that's all I can do. And yeah, he is so good. He's so good. You know, he does not pay me to say that. He could. I don't mind. Mr. Holtz, I'm right here. If you want to pay me in goods, I'm right here. I'll take the goods. But otherwise, he's just good. I like how he does stuff. But then again, he's doing it forever and ever. And he just knows what he's doing. But also, I very much like how he tells stories about him trying stuff. And, you know, destroying some stuff while he's trying out things. I like that too, because that sounds human. You know? Some people, if you watch some channels, and I'm not like bashing anyone or something, but it's hard for me. I watch some channels and the crafters are just making tutorials, and then it just looks so perfect, like, oh wow. And that's kind of makes me feel like I could never do it, you know, because every step they make, they know exactly what they are doing. And maybe one day in like 100 years, I will know what I'm actually doing here. But for right now, it's just, I think it terrifies a lot of beginners or people who didn't do this yet, or, you know, like maybe it's a different kind of crafter who watches this video and it's terrifying that they don't see any mistakes made, because it makes them think that you have to be perfect, you know, you have to have a plan and have everything laid out. What are you going to do? When? With this piece or with next piece, you know? So, I don't know. I try to keep it a little more like, I'm always keeping my mistakes in. I don't think there is any video where I did not show you if I messed up. And I don't think there is any video where I didn't mess up at all. I don't know. I always mess up. I always craft backwards. So, don't worry, guys. If you mess up all the time, I'm right there with you. And I'm pretty sure there's many more of us out there. You know, we mess up, we buy too much stuff, we hoard, we're just normal crafters. Nothing special. Okay. So, I hope this dries and, you know, stays stuck. But I guess we will see. I'm gonna do this now. Oh, I know I could have gotten a bigger, what it's called, brush. But I do like this. This is a Dollar Tree makeup brush. And I seriously have to get more, at least one. Because I like how soft it is and how it feels in my hand and how it glides all over everything. I like it. It's my favorite brush. I like it much better than anything else I have. See, I don't know if you can tell, but first I'm putting it all straight on there and then I just wrinkle it up a little bit. So it's still kind of stuck, but wrinkled, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. I'm taking bets already on, will I finish this till Halloween or will I not? Leave me a comment down below. What do you think? Don't be too nice to me. Don't be too nice to me. Because, you know, I work, I don't know. I don't work much in a day. I'm not here much in my room. Right now it's kind of hard for me to get anything going, and I'm surrounded by stuff right now that has nothing to do with Halloween. So I'm wondering, when will I clean this up good enough so I can put anything Halloween there? I'm afraid already of having the, what are they called, signatures done, you know, the pages you put inside his journal. I should watch a video or something. But then I like a challenge. I like to do something I have never done before, because some of you, I told you that I don't know if I said it in my video or in my live stream. I definitely said it in somebody else's live stream, that I just feel like, I don't know, at the moment I started feeling like I'm a fraud. I don't know if the fraud word is the right one, or maybe like copycat. Everything I did was done already. So I've made so many videos on my channel. I don't know, is it 800 or 900 by now? And after that many videos, I don't know if it's a normal feeling, but it could be, I think. I just start feeling like everything I have done is actually has been done already. So I'm like a copycat. Sometimes I do something that I think, oh, that's new. Look what I've done. And then I don't know if there's like some algorithm or whatever on YouTube that YouTube shows me a video a day or two later with the same project. Of course, with different supplies or stickers or washi tape, but it's basically the same thing. And then I ask myself, oh my God, I really thought that, you know, I did it. I made it. It was from my imagination. And it turns out to be not. So, you know, it's sad because I want to be myself. I want to make something and say, hey, I made it. And not like a day later be shown by YouTube that somebody else made it 2 years ago. So YouTube, stop doing that to me. Yeah, I think that's actually also why I started this journal, because that's something I have never made. And yes, agreed, a ton of people make junk journals, but that's also why I don't want to watch a video, because I don't want to make my own, kind of my own. Okay, so we put everything on top, and now I need to let it dry. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I'll just let it dry by itself. It's pretty warm here, and I don't need to use my heat gun. No, it's not a heat gun. It's an embossing gun. So I don't even get this one right. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that and come back in a bit. Okay, I'm back to this. This seems pretty dry. It has been another episode of The Walking Dead. Yeah, maybe. The worst thing, or there's only one bad thing of rewatching all the episodes of The Walking Dead. Carl is back. I'm sorry, but I hated Carl throughout the whole thing. And I was doing a happy dance when he died. I know that might sound really bad, but that's what I did. I admit to it. I really, I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't stand Carl from the beginning. I don't know why. You know, I don't know. His role was just too much for me. However, what I'm going to do is to gesso my masterpiece here. I still need to clean up. Let's gesso those. And while we do so, let's talk. You know what? It has been kind of on my soul lately. I don't know how to, you know, because I will never, or at least I don't plan to ever bash anybody or say anything bad about a certain person. And, you know, however, I've had a couple things lately going on that really did upset me. And actually, if things upset me, I tend to walk away from it. Because, you know, with my life, I do not need things that do upset me. But then some things, they just stay with me, you know. I don't confront, I don't fight, I don't do dramas. I just don't do all of that because I need my energy for other things. But somebody a little while ago said, I'm trying to figure out in my head how to, you know, just because I don't want to rant or anything. Have you ever heard me rant? I don't know. I don't think I rant a lot. Sometimes to my bestie Becky, she knows that. Sometimes I let off steam there and then I'm good again for like ever. So my bestie Becky always hears me say something. But normally I would say I'm a pretty positive person. But somebody said that I don't have friends and it's my fault, you know, because I said once, or not just once, I said that I do not have friends. I really don't have many friends, because people don't get me. They just don't. So why am I best friends with Bestie Becky? Because she absolutely gets me. And I hope I partially get her. I think she's much better friend to me than I'm a friend to her. Really, because I don't know. I just think that way. So she understands my conditions. She understands my way to deal with my conditions. And I think it's a very bad thing, that the worst thing with people who have conditions like mine, like either it's depression or HS, you know, or even fibromyalgia. The worst thing is a lot of people don't understand, and the people who have this condition, they are very lonely because people just don't get it. And there are a lot of people out there who would just say the wrongest things to us. You know, like I said this before, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, oh, you don't look like you're in pain, so don't pretend, or oh, have you tried this is the cure, or just stuff like that. And somebody just a little while ago, when I was really in a lot of pain from my HS, I was yelling through the night, and my hubby had to help me with everything. I couldn't even go use the bathroom. I couldn't walk at all. And then somebody said, oh, she's not acting like a person in pain should act. And that sets me off, you know, because people should not judge how a person in pain should act. Not even I can judge. Even though I live with daily pain, I cannot tell you how to, you know, act when you are in pain. I act my way, you act your way. Whatever makes your pain less, you go for it. You know, I don't care what it is. If it makes your pain less to bitch, sorry about the word, but go ahead and do that. If it's crying, go ahead and do that. Whatever it is, the only thing I'm concerned about is for you to be in less pain. And I was thinking about it for a little while, and I try to understand people who judge. You know, that's my little kind of pet peeve, I guess you would say, that I really always try to put myself in the shoes of everybody. Maybe I shouldn't. I would not have that much stress in my life if I wouldn't do that. But I always try, and I always try to figure out, why do people judge, and how can they even assume that they know how I'm supposed to act when I'm in pain if they don't even know the level of my pain, you know? Like, how would you know what I'm supposed to do? Look how cool this looks. Doesn't it look cool? It looks so good. I love it. I love it. Now I have to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm thinking, should I just, you know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to go around this part as well. Yeah. However, I realized, or I think, that there are a lot of people out there who have this on a daily basis as well. But maybe they are not as far as I am right now, it took me a long time to get to this position where I can say, you know what? You can't judge me. I don't want to do anything, you know, don't want to have anything to do with you. And I will distance myself from people who are judgmental. But it took me years to get to the point to stand up for myself and say, okay, you know what? You are out of my life just because I feel much better not being judged. So I'm pretty sure there are people there who are not at that point yet, who do listen to the judgments and get upset and get all mad and feel alone. I want you to not to feel alone. I want you to know, if you are one of us, I will call it us now, if you are one of us, I want you to know that you're not alone. I'm right here with you, you know, right here, and I stay here, and if you need me, I'm right here. So don't let other people judge you. And if they do, you know, you don't have to confront them. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to spend your energy on that. Just walk away. Whatever it is, just walk away. I think the only thing that I could not do, I don't know, maybe it's for the best, maybe not. I could not walk away from my parents. My parents judged too, but I guess I got so used to it that it doesn't bug me too much. But that's the only people, those are the only people I could not walk away from, because my parents gave me life, you know. No matter what they do, they made me, and it's kind of hard for me to say anything because they fed me, you know. They did everything. When I couldn't do anything when I was born, they kept me alive. So I have to be grateful for the rest of my life. I don't have to, but I think I will be. However, everybody else, not that much. Everybody else, I don't owe anything to. If it's, you know, my extended family, friends, whatever, I don't owe anything to. Nobody else can judge me or say anything against me. And you can call it whatever you want to, you know. It's not like some people think that getting away from judgment is weak because you don't confront it or whatever. But I think in my position and with my conditions, for myself, it's the best thing. I will leave. I will leave, and I will leave the people who judge me, and then they can find, you know, something else to do. And I need to sneeze. Oh, I could barely hit the button, the pause button, because I had to sneeze. And you know what? In Russia, they say if you talk about something and you sneeze, then you are telling the truth. Look at me, I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I didn't want to say all of that to make anybody sad or, you know, not to, please not. I'm not saying that to make you leave me a comment and tell me, oh my God, I'm so sorry you're being judged. No, 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 no. Don't be sorry. I can, you know, manage for now. When my spirits are up, I manage pretty good. I'm just saying it because I know that some people are watching me and they do feel judged and they might feel bad or whatever, feel lonely. Just wanted to know, or them to know, that I'm right here and you don't need nobody, you know. Especially, yeah, I'd rather be by myself than with people who don't want the best for me. And nobody wants the best for you who is judgmental towards you. I don't know. A person who doesn't judge is worth a lot. So, then again, I am judgmental sometimes. So I try to catch myself on that and try to not to judge, you know. But I'm just human. I judge too. You know, I don't want to be judged, but I do judge sometimes. It just happens without thinking about it. But every time you catch yourself judging somebody, just stop, you know. We don't know what's going on. We don't. And whatever this person is doing, maybe she has good reasons for that. But especially don't ever judge a person in pain, or I'm pretty sure that everybody's trying their best. If they have a condition and they are in pain, I'm pretty sure they just try to deal with that. They don't pretend. This is what I hate most. Some people think that I pretend. It goes even so far that some people say that I pretend to be sick or in pain to get something from other people. Can you imagine that? Sure, I'll sit here and pretend to be in pain for, I don't know, however long it takes to make the person send me something. I'll pretend to be in pain for so long just to get more crap. You know what I mean? As if I cannot afford my own crap. So that's just flat out mean. Don't think I'm pretending for this reason. You know, at least figure out another reason, because I do have enough stuff. And if I tell people that I don't have money right now to do this or get that, then that's the truth. I don't have money for now, because maybe I have plans to use the money I have for something different. For some different crap for my room. I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes I say I can't afford this, and then I turn around and buy something else. It happens. We are all doing the same, right? So please don't ever think that I want anything from anybody, because I do not. I don't want anything from anybody. Look, doesn't it look really cool? I think it looks amazing. And I think I'm gonna let this part dry. And then I'm trying, see, my brush is really soft. And I'm trying to get everywhere, but I really don't even need to get everywhere. If a little bit of the silver is shining through, it's not too bad, in my opinion. So, ooh, that's gonna be so good. Okay, I think I talked too much. I'm sorry if that was a little bit of a sad topic, but I feel like those things have to be said as well, you know? It's always that. We deal with the pain on a daily basis, and then we have to deal with, I'm sorry, idiots who say that we pretend for some reason to be dealing with the pain, or that the manner we deal with the pain is not the right way. You know what I mean? So we suffer enough. Leave us alone. At least me. Leave me alone. If you are the person who thinks that, leave me alone. I have enough other people around me who don't think this way. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry, and I'm gonna be done for this episode. I think it turned out to be long. I'm not quite sure, because I had so many breaks. When I come back, I might do another coat, or maybe not, and the other side, but I will have to be more careful with that. Yeah. I wonder if I should just do it right now and then kind of let it stand up. I don't know, what you thinking, guys? No, I will have to be really careful with this. Okay, loving this. Fingers getting dirty. So I hope you enjoyed it. More talking than doing, but I see you next time with my wonderful, wonderful Halloween journal. Maybe. Well, maybe it's just gonna end like this and not ever be a journal. We don't know yet. It's like a thriller. Thank you for joining me, and thumbs up, share, subscribe, enjoy your day, and I see you soon. Bye-bye.